Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Deponia Doomsday. Let's continue. It's been about a day since I last played, so I might have forgotten something, but I don't think so. We're pretty much in this position where we just are gonna have to figure out how to make like a bunch of combinations of animals in this jackalope generator. And I don't think we can really do anything else until that is done. So yeah, that is that. Let's just see how this works. If I was to pull this lever, like, what can we click on and what can we not click on? Is the lever a reset button? Or is it possible that this is just a, it just writes?
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition.
And so I looked at the achievements, and it seems like you can, well, kind of randomly here make tons and tons of combinations, but that would be a lot of work. Like, you're talking 3 cartridges minimum with 5 varieties, so it's like 2 to the power of 5, maybe then to the power of 3. So yeah, that's a lot. That would be like 32 different varieties just for 2 to the power of 5, and then of those 32 varieties, it's probably again doubled at the minimum to something like 64 or something. Like that seems like a lot of combinations. That's not really worth it. I looked at the other achievements and they really didn't spoil anything, which tells me that this is a long way until we get to the end of this game. Let's see. Well, if we can't click on this cartridge, so it's got to be this lever. Alright. So now let's look at this and take this and put it back in here. Yeah, it saved it. So maybe this is just a case of the cartridge not undoing things. Alright, so cartridge 1 in here.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? It's not nearly fluffy enough. Take it away immediately before someone else sees it.
Maybe I have to go put these cartridges in the scanners. Because yeah, this seems like it's changed.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with a red nose, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition.
Alright, so let's see if we actually do have to go all the way down to the computer core, because if that's the case, this would be amazingly annoying. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that didn't seem like that did anything. Maybe we just put the cartridges in the cartridge scanner.
Couldn't I have created a parallel dimension where I'm never forced to muck about with poorly labeled cartridges?
Or maybe just put it in the computer?
And what do I do with it now?
Whatever you want. This is your personal copy. For example, you could use the creature as a clone servant, or put together funny jackalopes in the petting zoo. It's completely up to you.
Cool.
So it doesn't seem like what we're supposed to do has anything to do with the computer core. So maybe I just hand the cartridges to this guy and see what he does with them. Maybe that's what it just boils down to.
What's that?
Oh, just a little present. One hand washes the other, if you know what I mean.
Oh, then I'll have to pass. I've just greased up my hands for easier stroking.
Alright, well, let's just try this. We'll put in cartridge 3. And I don't think it's worth the time or effort to do this. Mood is happy. Let's see what the mood actually is.
The genetic code of a huge mammal with huge paws, striped fur, and a sunny disposition.
Okay, so sunny disposition, fur, build, and color. Like, I don't think it matters what color.
The genetic code of a huge mammal with a red nose, yellow fur, and a sunny disposition.
Alright. Let's see what the problem is then now with this cartridge.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? It's not nearly fluffy enough. Take it away immediately before someone else sees it.
So it still needs to be fluffy. But we did make some progress there.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with a red nose, striped scales, and a nasty disposition.
We'll do cartridge 2.
The genetic code of a humanoid with chubby horn-skinned hands, colorful skin, and a funny disposition.
And so these are the hands. I guess I switched that. Then we'll put a funny disposition on him. And where are we with body hair?
The genetic code of a humanoid with a red nose, colorful skin, and a nasty disposition.
So let's switch the color of the skin. Here. And let's switch the build. Here. What does that change? It seems like the build just changes the feet. And this just changes the top row. So it's each row as it is. Okay.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with chubby horn-skinned hands, colorful scales, and a funny disposition.
Okay. So let's lever that then. And then pull out cartridge 3. And
the genetic
listen
code
to this
of a
description.
Huge mammal with huge paws, yellow fur, and a sunny disposition.
So let's give it huge paws, yellow fur,
The The genetic code of
see
a
this.
huge mammal with huge paws, yellow fur, and a funny disposition.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And we'll just see if that works. That would be cartridge 1. It's so weird that they get out of order here.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? It's not nearly fluffy enough. Take it away immediately before someone else sees it.
What is going on here? It seems like half the time this is just glitched.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
Maybe this
pet,
is
of
the
course.
Are
cartridge.
you completely mad? That's much too big. No one could stroke that. Take it away.
So apparently that's too big for them. Alright, so cartridge 1 goes here. And it seems like everything got moved around. Alright, fine. Cartridge 3 goes here. And let's just see if the build switching here is what needs to be switched. We might as well just leave her both and save them both. I think it does anyways, but let's try this again. Just kind of brute forcing this.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad?
And see, the
That's much too
achievement
big.
is like
No one could stroke that.
1,001 jackalopes. So I don't think you'd actually have to make 1,001 variations here, but it does feel like you'd very possibly spend an incredibly large amount of time on this. Right, I wanna see.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with huge paws, yellow fur, and a funny disposition.
So let's switch this one out with the clown. And we'll switch the build to human size. And see how that works. We may just have to go back to small size. But didn't he say he wanted it bigger before? So apparently we have to find medium size.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you
This doesn't look
completely
very
mad?
different.
That's much too big. No one could stroke that. Take it away.
And let's try this one.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? It's not nearly fluffy enough. Take it away immediately before someone else sees it.
So fluffy apparently is what we're looking for. I guess we could put cartridge 2 in here just to see what happens.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? That's much too big. No one could stroke that. Take it away.
Man, it feels glitched. It really does. Right. I don't think this is the right one for anything, but maybe it is. hear the
The
description
genetic
here.
code of an amphibious reptile with a red nose, striped skin, and a nasty disposition.
Yeah.
The genetic code of a humanoid with huge paws, yellow fur, and a funny disposition.
So, switch this, and let's leave it on the nasty disposition, and let's leave everything else the same. Like, I don't know if maybe the joke here is I'm supposed to have a nasty creature that he'll stroke and it'll bite him, or if we're supposed to have a... I mean, I guess if you just make something that's happy or docile,
What's that supposed to be?
then he'll probably just pet it
Are you
forever.
completely mad? That's much too big. No one could stroke that. Take it away.
And yeah, I could see this being funny, but it kind of needed to be thought in a different way that would have sped up this process significantly. Particularly, there's really no reason
What's that supposed to be?
to
A pet,
go
of course.
between the two
Are you
machines back and
completely
forth.
Mad? It's nice and fluffy, and it's got sable stripes too, but it's much too aggressive. How are you supposed to pet it? Take it away before it bites someone.
So now, later on in this puzzle, it's telling you it's too aggressive, which certainly wasn't making an effort to tell me about that before. And cartridge, just go cartridge 3 over here. These are the wrong ones.
The genetic code of a humanoid with huge paws, yellow skin, and a funny disposition.
So I'm just gonna swap these two, lever this, and then I'm gonna put in cartridge 1, I guess. There's some base descriptor here, still. So now we lever that, and lever that, and let's see if that's right. Cartridge 1. Loud sound effects playing.
What's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Oh, yes, that's just right. It's fluffy, has sable stripes, and isn't too aggressive. Oh, what a delight.
So now that we talk to him,
Forget your stupid striped sable for now. I have much more urgent things on the agenda.
Striped sables aren't stupid. They are small, furry, nice, and very intelligent.
Yeah, maybe even more intelligent than some of those present here right now.
Quite possibly. I certainly won't go anywhere without stroking at least one striped sable.
So, okay, we have to leave this cartridge in this and then talk to him. Yeah, I'm a little surprised it
What's
didn't
that supposed to be?
it
pet,
stop
of
me
course.
from taking the cartridge out
yes,
right
that's
at the
just
moment.
Right. It's fluffy. Has
But if it
sable
stops me from
stripes,
taking the
and
cartridge
isn't
out
too
right now,
aggressive.
I'll probably never think that I could take it out later, and that might be part of this.
What a delight.
So it would have been better if I'd put the cartridge in and it just automatically had Rufus walk over and talk to Elder Deus.
Thank you, unknown Elysian citizen, who bears a striking similarity to our clone servants and Inspector Cletus. You've made an old man very happy.
Does that mean you'll finally come with me to the Council of Elders?
Of course, my boy. Just let me know once you've convinced the other two.
Okay. So that took like 20 minutes. The question now becomes, what does this guy want?
I could be an elder. I wonder what the job requirements are.
because we have this Burger King character. He wants a clown. But what does that have to do with this
I once and for all demand my audience.
That's not possible yet. It is true that food and drink are now of an acceptable standard again, but how is one to enjoy one's meal when people are so unhappy?
I got it. I'll take care of the ambiance.
Okay, now I know what to do. I just need to put a clown in there. Let's see if we can do this and see what happens.
Oh! Is that supposed to be a clown? Huh? He's not even colorful!
I disappointed my audience. I feel terrible.
So
what's this? What that bird?
we're gonna get the same like 7 lines of dialogue on each of these. And so we might be in a problem state because I may not be able to actually make this work. Maybe not.
The genetic code of a humanoid with huge paws, colorful skin, and a sunny disposition.
Let's see. Alright, well, let's just try that without changing anything else. And see if that's good enough. Or, because if we have to go back and get the other cartridge and rebuild the clown, that would kind of suck.
Oh! Is that supposed to be a clown? Huh? He's not even funny!
I disappointed my audience. I feel terrible.
What's this? What that bird?
So we need the cartridge back. I guess we're done with that part of the puzzle. So cartridge 1 into this slot. Having to use the same machine to solve 2 puzzles is a little redundant. Let's come over here and see what else. Because we had already solved this, I think. I think just by default, if you'd put in the default clown picture cartridge, it would have been done.
Oh, is that supposed to be a clown? Huh? He's got no funny props. Huh?
I disappointed my audience. I feel
Funny
terrible.
props.
What's this? What that bird?
Funny props, I guess maybe means the extremities. So
The genetic code of a humanoid with huge paws, colorful skin, and a funny disposition. The genetic code of a huge mammal with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition.
yeah, that doesn't seem like there's anything there that would work.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with a red nose, striped fur, and a sunny disposition.
Let's see. So which one would be the red nose?
The genetic code of a humanoid with a red nose, colorful skin, and a funny disposition.
Alright, let's try that. Since we're doing so much here, it is possible I'm gonna make every single variant. But you basically need to make a whole checklist too to figure that out. Or have the achievements visible. But even then you still probably do better with a checklist.
Fantastic! Da Capo!
I knew I had the makings of a successful producer, and I haven't even begun to cancel vacations yet.
So now let's go talk to this guy.
I once and for all demand my audience. I need to speak to them today.
And you will receive it. At least I have a grip on the situation here at last. Just tell me when the other two are ready, and until then, I will enjoy my food and drink served in a cozy atmosphere.
Yeah, you do that.
So, okay, then we are left with the desire for this guy. Like, what does he want? Do I have to clone something? Because I don't know how I'd get it
Are
here.
you finally coming along?
No, I insist on another massage, but this time by a professional. Where are the clone servants that usually replace broken robots?
Clone servants. So that kind of tells me we need to come back and grab this cartridge. And we may very well have to go to the computer core multiple times, which that's gonna suck. Like, I don't know any other way to get clone servants though. Cartridge 2 in here. And the switch. The game's really not telling me what they're looking for. Am I supposed to hit the switch like twice? No. Let's go talk to the computer and see if there's some other way we could do this.
Somehow the screen was fuller earlier.
That's because the genetic codes folder has been deleted. But don't worry, the database can be filled up again in 2 hoots of Setsmo's horn. You've just got to scan in the animals again, one by one.
And where can I get the animals if they've been deleted?
You don't need to do it straight away. This is Elysium after all. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Hooray!
We can't look at the switch. We can look at the hard drive. We can look at the cartridge slot.
The genetic code of a humanoid with a red nose, colorful skin, and a funny disposition.
Okay. So what does Cletus look like? And Rufus look like? Or is there perhaps something else we're supposed to do? On the habitat ring? Could we get DNA off the habitat ring in any way? I don't think so. I think we are just still kind of stuck here, doing the exact same puzzle for a 3rd time. Like, so let's look at all the descriptors and see what we can find. What descriptors in cartridge 1 would change a humanoid into something more like a clone servant?
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with huge paws, striped fur, and a sunny disposition.
Sunny disposition, I guess. And let's see. Maybe paws? Well, Or do we want it to be claws?
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with a red nose, striped fur, and a funny disposition.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. And bring in the other cartridge.
The genetic code of a huge mammal with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition.
Let's see. Let's take those hands. Let's go with the nasty disposition. And let's go with yellow colors. What is this
The
now?
genetic code of a humanoid with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow skin, and a nasty disposition.
I'm at a loss a little bit here because, like, that still doesn't really feel right. This should be cartridge 2, I think. If we just put it in here as a temporary check.
Oh, what's that supposed to be?
A pet, of course.
Are you completely mad? That's much too big. No one could stroke that. Take it away.
Yeah, I may very well just have to look up what it's asking for, because there's just too many varieties here. So I think I'm going to be back to a walkthrough. It's been a while since we've had to use the walkthrough, but the fact that we've had to use it at all is kind of bad. I just don't get why this isn't working.
Everything here reminds me of gold. Because she had for her brain.
Rufus!
Yeah, I might not actually need to be doing what I'm doing even. This might just be a case of I made a mistake. Would there be anything else to do in the other area? No, and Hina and Tony are gone. So all I can do is go to Gull's habitat. And her pictures are still there. Grand piano is still here. There's kind of nothing I can do with the piano.
The elephant who sacrificed its almost every. Don't they have?
Same lines of dialogue we've been hearing for quite a long time.
I call it.
Playing the piano still does the exact same thing. So
I made it. And it's even more beautiful than I had dreamt it would be.
we've got a toilet that still doesn't seem like it works in any way. And unless we're supposed to clog the toilet.
What? That's still good.
And then that would bring the drone, but then what item can I use
That's still
to
good.
clog the toilet? Like, I have no item.
How long does he want to stay at? No.
Yeah, that seems like that might be the solution. But how? Like, I've either missed something completely, and unfortunately it's been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna have to look at the walkthrough anyways. Let's see. If we go back to the Council of Elders, I guess we could grab some more balls.
No thanks. My hands are still waxy from the others.
No, we can't. We can't do anything with the heat lamp. Unless we're supposed to. Maybe melt
That's brown
something.
enough. Yeah, another argument for carrying chocolate pudding in your pockets.
Or maybe putting one of these cartridges in the
That's
heating
brown
lamp.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so unless this elder was going to give me something, it doesn't feel like there's any item here. And the monkey is gone. So we kind of just have to leave it where we are. Let's see, I guess we are now 14 save files in, so 7 hours of gameplay. This feels like it might be a lot further, a lot longer of a game. We haven't gotten any other achievement, and we haven't done anything that would unlock magazines or cinematics. Yeah, it's kind of questionable how much more game there is. It's hard to get a good grip on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the walkthrough again though. I have no idea what the item is that's needed to either clog the toilet, or what the combination I need to make is to make a servant to get that third elder to agree to do his thing and help me. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.